makeover.com. Today I am working on this jacket. It's one that I have had for a very long time, since I was a little grunge girl in Seattle in the 90s. And I got it from a military surplus store, and so it's just basic olive drab, no frills. And it's been hanging in my closet for too long. I just couldn't bear to get rid of it. So this fall, military inspired fashion is coming back with a big splash. So I thought maybe it was time to pull this old military jacket out of the closet and give it a little spruce up and bring it into this century. So for starters, years ago, I did give it a little bit of an alteration. I just kind of took the waist in a little bit because this particular one was made for a male soldier. So I wanted a little bit of a curve to it. So I did that a long time ago. And now I want to rough it up. I want it to look distressed. So I took my little X-Acto knife, and just on the corners of the pockets, you can just flick like that and really feather those out. I did that here where I just kind of, and you want to make sure that wherever you do it, you use the flat side. Don't cut, because that's how you'll make slashes like this, which you might want. I'm going to sew these up with a contrasting thread, and it can be just another design element, but you should probably be aware of that going in. So I'm just going to distress this all over the collars and the back. And for larger areas than what you want to deal with your X-Acto knife, like say this entire back, you can pull out the sandpaper. I just gave this a little bit of a rough up, and one thing that makes it really work nicely is if you put an object underneath, like say this little pin caddy. If you just stick it right underneath and then sand on top of it, you will really distress those edges in a hurry and get some interesting shapes. Like this little circle right here, that's the lid from a Coke I was drinking at the time. So that can just be fun, work out your frustration and give this thing some interesting wear. But I'm certainly not going to stop there. So on the front, since it's just this plain old olive with no decorations at all, I thought I really need to change that. So on these pockets, I'm going to add these studs. And I just got a whole collection of them, and they're incredibly easy. All you have to do is pop it through the front, and then on the back you've got all these little prongs that you can, if you have fingers with total calluses like me, you can just pop them right down, or you can use a popsicle stick or even a hammer. And so I'm going to decorate the whole front of the pockets that way. And I'm even going to take some of these stars and put these on the collar like I'm a fancy general or something, and just poke those through and bend those over. But here's where my idea gets really great. So I have a friend whose daughters are all in the Girl Scouts, and after seeing how cool their patches are, I decided I had to get some for myself. So you can just go online and buy yourself Girl Scout patches. You don't have to have any special affiliation or anything, they'll just sell them to you. So I went and got a bunch of patches for things that I happen to think I'm pretty good at. Like here's a cooking patch, and I don't actually remember what all of these are for now. Oh, here's a personal grooming, like exercise and dressing and those kinds of things. And I also just, oh, here's literature. I went for some that I just liked the look of. I love this one. This is Women's Studies. I definitely have earned a merit badge in that. So once I found my favorite merit badges, I'm just going to arrange them on the front like they are my medals of being a lady. And I'm going to sew all of those on by hand. And so then once I get all of those sewn on and my little stars on the collar, it's going to be like I am a crafting warrior. So I've got some work to do, and when I come back, I'll show you the finished project, and it's going to be adorable. It took me a few nights of sitting in front of the television and working on this jacket, sewing on all the patches and adding all the bling, but I am so in love with how it looks. I think it's adorable. It's something I'll actually wear now because with all of the decoration, it looks intentional instead of just grungy like when I used to wear it back in the day. So now I look military inspired and trendy instead of like the poor girl who has given up on life. So I'm so happy that I can wear my badges of crafting skill out into the world, and I hope that this was inspiring to you to take a look at what you can repurpose in your own closet and give an update to, and show your crafty pride. So thanks everybody for watching. Let me know if you give it a try and leave me some comments if you do. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for so many more ideas than I can even keep up with. So come and see what I've got up my sleeve, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.